because without the million of y'all, we wouldn't be here. Thank you. This is
awesome.
I love this.
All right, we're live.
Hi
guys. Good morning. Good afternoon. Welcome to our Zoom. I think. Are we live everywhere? I think we're live. Someone check YouTube. Tell me if we're not live. I think we are. Another awesome week. Congratulations. We hit 1 million members this week. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for being part of it, for making it happen. You guys are amazing. And we are super proud and excited. And yeah, this is just the beginning, though. We're about to, man, what we got coming in 2024, guys, is going to make the last year look tiny. It's exciting. So, yeah, we had an opportunity to meet Nodder. Well, I met Nodder lots of times. But Ryan and Lisa had an opportunity. Nodder came in yesterday, last couple of days to celebrate with us, make some videos, strategize some new things that are coming. So I'm going to let him say hello while I get my lighting here cleaned up.
You do your thing. Hey, first of all, thank you so much for the awesome hospitality. Thank you for loving on me. And Lisa and Ryan, you two look way better in person, which I didn't think it'd be possible, than you do on pictures. So thank you so much. I love the new media team, Ben. I love some of the stuff we're doing. Dr. Ryan, dude, it's like I've known you forever, bro. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, talk about raw. One of our brand new media team just did a little video as we were just driving to one of Ben's other businesses, that he did, another reason he didn't have to retire. And we're just sitting in the back, and that was just a raw video. And look at what he's driving. He's driving a Dodge. That was not a setup. We were just going to go have lunch in one of Ben's businesses, which is a very, very almost 100-acre, 80-acre plus golf course in Palm Beach, Florida. And he goes, hey, I said, let's take my Jeep, my rent-a-wreck. And no, I didn't rent a Ferrari. I didn't have to take pictures in front of some rented Ferrari to show off like some other people do. We drove his truck, and it was awesome. And the next thing you know, the media guy who was, he was recording him. I didn't notice that we're driving a truck. Little things like that blesses me, Ryan. And Ryan and I was sitting in the back, like the two kids in the back of the classroom, spitballing them. I had my little straw. Ryan had, if you look at Ben, he keeps going like this. That's because Ryan in the back is doing this the whole time. And I'm messing around with the media guy. But we're a fun company. It was just awesome to see you, Mr. Ryan Goodkin. And amazing, Lisa. Ooh. Let's do this.
We just got Ryan and I. So once a month we do a Friday lunch with our warehouse team and just kind of show them how much we appreciate their hard work and stuff. Ryan and I just got back from there, and the one thing everyone was talking about was how cool of a guy Nodder is. Chris was so excited that you gave him a hug. So they love you.
Chris is awesome. I love his setup too. Awesome. We need to take really those teeth MLM.
Yeah, they do a great job. But all right, Ryan, what do you got for us?
The warehouse, I appreciate those guys so much. Ben Nodder, I'm glad you got to see it firsthand because, man, that team is lean, but they crank it out, and they're excited. Every time the order numbers jump up, there's a text thread that we're just pumped. Like, they're excited about it. And I don't think it has like, I want to make sure I have job security. No, they genuinely want to see the business grow, and they're a big part of the success of that. So thank you, warehouse team. From a warehouse perspective and product perspective, we are... Oh, man, we are just so well positioned. It's like crazy to me to think about the inventory we have and the goals we have because they're not out of reach or they're not lofty. Maybe they are lofty. They're large goals, but totally in our mind attainable. And when you look at what we've got going on in the warehouse, maybe we should do another video down there, Nodder, next time here. It's just incredible. But from a product perspective, so we had essential oils and E3 just come in at the same time, which has been awesome. The feedback's been great on that so far. We've got children's multi-gummy that's coming right behind it. It's a USDA certified organic gummy. The challenge I'm having is I've made some changes to try to squeeze some more stuff in, but the pectin, I can't find organic pectin, which is okay. That's fine, but it's part of the formulation process. So I'm trying to balance, like, can I get iron in? Should I put iron in? So there's still some of these minor tweaks happening right now, but that's actually not going to hold us up. We're still looking at it like an early mid-February launch on that. And then the chocolate protein that we've talked about, that's coming. Ben, I need that design done. That's probably 6 weeks out. And then behind that, we do have household products coming that we've talked about, some cleaners. We are looking at a detox product. We are looking at a hormone support product. We are doing some additional minerals, some shilajit, some different creative, awesome products are in the pipeline. And then, of course, the list is still pretty lengthy. Ben, I think that's it. I really didn't have anything specific to touch on today. I'll send it back to you.
Awesome. Yeah, we're rocking. Moving forward with a lot of new products. It's going to be an exciting year. And the new ones that we launched have been getting a lot of attention. I know you guys are just starting to receive your new E3 and your essential oils. I can't wait for you guys to get those essential oils and see how beautifully packaged they are, how amazing, just the quality all around is awesome. And yeah, you guys are going to love them. And actually, so we've got so many amazing affiliates and members and customers in LiveGood, and it's awesome that we're just so proud and humbled that we're attracting so many amazing people. But one person has been a big leader in doTERRA and is like an expert on essential oils, and she's offered to do kind of a training on essential oils. So we're going to set that up this week for those of you who want to learn more, want to learn different uses, different ideas, different strategies. And yeah, that's going to be awesome. So we'll announce that in the next couple of days. I'll let Lisa say hello, and then I've got a few announcements. We'll jump into rank achievements and jump right into some training. So Lisa, what do you got for us?
Awesome. Hello, guys. Yeah, this 1 million is amazing. And I just love seeing how quickly it can happen, which means how quickly we get our products into the hands of everybody out there. So very cool. So many things to look forward to. Like Ryan was just saying, so many things in the pipeline. And I was even discussing with Ryan a few new ideas this morning. A lot has to do with weight loss, but it's really sustainable, natural weight loss, which I know is always our goal. We're not about quick fixes. And Ben, that's great that one of our amazing affiliates offered that up. And I was going to say we also have a Facebook group, Living Good with Ryan and Lisa. And if you are well versed in essential oils, certified oil therapist, I know we have Canada's Oily Vet, which is on there, and she's also offered to help out when it comes to pets. But if you join that group, it's a really great way to communicate rather than through trying to do it on LiveGood's social media pages. But if you need more help with that, reach out. I can help connect. But it's always important to work with a certified therapist. So it's very cool that we have those offering it up. But you guys are awesome. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks so much. I'm trying to remember the other announcements that we have. Again, I just came back from the warehouse. I was thinking about it in the car. Didn't write it down yet. So I'm sure you guys will trigger stuff as we continue here. But I do have just a couple quick things. So first of all, we had one weird thing happen this week that we noticed. And that is upside down magnesium labels.
That's special edition. Those are 6 times the price.
Limited edition.
I'm ready. Who wants to auction?
Okay. So there's only 2 boxes full of them. We caught most of it and it didn't go out, but a few did slip out. I know we've gotten a few emails that you guys got some upside down magnesium. Yes. I promise you it's the same exact magnesium. If you want to swap it out, you can, but keep it as a memento, as a souvenir. Doesn't happen often. And yeah, just kind of a weird thing. So I'd throw that out there just in case you got it. We know about it. We tried to stop it. We blocked as much as we could. And just a weird mistake that the packaging facility made. So doesn't happen often, but all good. Other than that, we're putting together this fitness, wellness, peak performance pack, still deciding on the name, still deciding on what is going to go in it. We're definitely going to have the new E3, the pre-workout. We're going to have the creatine, absolutely for sure. Going to have the collagen because hair, skin, joints, nails, and the other stuff, the muscle building stuff, the bone protecting stuff that Ryan put in there just makes it a perfect addition, perfect complement to that entire pack. Definitely going to have the aminos in there because everybody needs the aminos to protect that lean muscle mass, whether you buy it in this pack or separately. I mean, this is probably, all these products are so important, but preserving and maintaining and protecting your lean muscle mass, guys, is so important. And as we get older, as we're over 30 years old, we lose as much as 8% of our lean muscle mass every decade, every 10 years. So from the time you go 30 to 60, you could lose as much as 25% of your lean muscle mass. Protect it. Take the aminos. Amino acids are the number one, behind water, the number one most abundant substance in our body. They protect your muscles. They feed your muscles. It's a protein. Guys, take this every day. And the interesting thing about this, I mentioned it last night. I'm not going to talk a lot about product today, but I want you guys to know how much you need this product, and you should be taking every single day. But it's interesting because it's not one of those products that you really feel a difference with. And it's not one of those products that you notice when you stop taking it that you feel difference. Whereas magnesium, if you're deficient in magnesium, you start taking it, you start feeling better, and then you stop, you notice that your body is craving that magnesium. This one, not so much. You don't feel it as much either way, starting to take it or stopping taking it. But when you understand what it's doing to your body and how much it's protecting that lean muscle mass and those lean muscles in your body, guys, this is something you do not want to be without ever. Like, I'm literally scared not to take this product every single day. It's the first thing that goes in my suitcase if I'm traveling. I'm not going to be without my aminos. You guys need to be taking this every day. So definitely going in our fitness pack, along with 2 containers of our protein, because you need 30 days worth of this, and another amazing product. Protein is something a lot of us aren't getting enough of that we need. So definitely those 5. And I really, really, really believe that Super Reds should be in there. So we're debating whether or not to put it in there, because this, I believe, Nader loves it. I believe that this is probably my most secret, powerful workout. What do you want to call it? Just secret potion for maximizing my workouts. I literally, when I take it and when I don't take it, and I go on a hard mountain bike ride and I push it, like I push my heart rate, I push my breathing, like I get to the point of like I can't breathe, I can't go another pedal, I go really hard. When I take this, my recovery, like I could push 10 or 20 hard pedals standing up, boom, 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 get totally out of breath, kind of, sit back, recover for a few pedals, and I get it back right away, because it's bringing the oxygen, the nutrients to my body, to my muscles where it's needed, because it's opening those blood vessels. I mean, I truly believe this is the most powerful workout product that we have. And that's including the pre-workout, the E3, the collagen, the protein, everything we have. The creatine is what I was looking for. So all those products are going to go in there. Still deciding on the price, but that's going to come out in the next few days. Here's an exciting one for you guys. If you haven't noticed what went live on the website today, anybody know? Any of our corporate team, any of our speakers? Did you guys notice anything today? It's a big one. Lisa's going to love this one. Auto ship is live. You can now set up an auto, and we bash auto ship, but we don't bash auto ship. We bash mandatory auto ship. So we were debating whether or not we don't want to call it auto ship, because it's kind of got a bad name in other companies, but that's what it is. It's an auto ship. We want to make it easy for you guys. We're going to call it recurring auto whatever. Ryan came up with something cool, but we're sticking with auto ship. You guys can select any products you want. The first order goes out the day that you set that auto ship up. So if you set it up today, you'll get your first order today, and every today's what, the 12th of each month, you get the same order automatically. We're going to send you an email the day before it goes out, just to let you know, maybe a couple days, hey, your auto ship's about to process. We don't want you to get product that you don't want. So you can cancel it, you can change it anytime. It's really easy. You just literally click a button. You don't have to call us. Like, a lot of companies make you jump through all these hoops just to cancel a membership or an auto ship. Makes it really easy, and then it will send you an email when it ships with tracking and all that stuff. So that is now live. If you want to set up an auto ship and never be without your amazing LiveGood products, definitely recommend that, because you guys don't want to be without your amazing LiveGood products. All right, I'm sure I'll come up with the other stuff as we continue here, but let's jump into rank announcements, rank advancements. Another huge week, guys. I mean, we hit 1 million and we are not slowing down. So let me find these numbers here. All right. Another 3,125 new bronzes. 3,125. Congratulations to all of our new bronze ranked affiliates. So exciting to see this every single week. People who have struggled in the network marketing industry. A lot of people now, as Nader likes to say, this is going to be a lot of people's first and last business opportunity, side hustle, network marketing company, whatever you want to call it. And we have so many people who have never been involved in a network marketing company before, coming in, saving money, loving the products, and advancing in rank because they want to tell other people and help share this awesomeness with others. So congratulations to our over 3,000 bronzes, another 348 new silver ranked affiliates. Congratulations, silver. Silvers are making between about $1,000 and $500 a month. Some are over, not 1,000, 100 and 500 a month. Some are over 1,000 as they're moving towards gold. We had another 40 golds this week, 40 gold ranked affiliates. Build a team of at least 100 people in their organization. Golds are what I love. This is the backbone of the industry, what this industry is built for, really silver and gold. To make an extra 100 to 500 bucks a month. And golds are in that $300 to $500 a month sweet spot. And that is awesome. And that doesn't happen in most companies. Seeing 40 a week, I mean, this is actually a slower week and we still put in 40. You guys are killing it. With we had, 2 holidays right back to back with Christmas and New Year's and still putting up big numbers. So congratulations to all of our golds and another 3 new platinums, people who have built a team of at least 500 people, making about $1,000 a month in residual income. A lot of these guys are at $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, some close to 10 as they're building and advancing in rank, getting close to diamond or have bigger, more mature organizations. No new diamonds this week. Congratulations to all of our newly ranked affiliates. You guys are on fire. And I love, when other companies are struggling and going down and we're still rank advancing more people than other companies are even putting in to their company. And this is just 1 week compared to, what other companies are doing in a month. So it's awesome. It's awesome. And this is just the beginning still. So, all right, Nader, you got anything else?
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, watch this. When you were talking earlier about the reds, super reds, how you go hard and then you recover quicker. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how big we're going to be. This is how big we're going to be. Do you remember companies throwing like corporate gatherings together, churches, synagogues, they go to these big like locations, they have like days of exercise and like all kinds of activities. Give us 2 or 3 years, ladies and gentlemen, we will get you acreages and acreages. We want to see what these products are doing for you. Like Ben said, there will be a day that people won't even imagine. What do you mean? The companies used to make products for 10 and sell it for 80. How can that be? I give an example. I was at Ben's house. I saw a stick shift car. Stick shift. You got 3 pedals in the bottom. They're a lot of fun. Ben and I used to drive them. I drove them, right? But why? Why would you drive a stick shift anymore when you can just push a button and go faster? See, that's what's going to happen in the future when people are going to be told about the old way of doing network marketing. The Jurassic way of doing network marketing, they're making products for 10, selling it for 100. Then they always wondered why they quit every 2.8 months. What I see with LiveGood is a massive community of fun and love. And just like Josh and Britt Cross said, nobody's losing anything. See, imagine having huge events, people coming in, and it's all big LiveGood banners. They say, I've been taking my red, look at my bike run, all kinds of events. When we bring our children product, that's LiveGood. That's the vision you need to have, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the launch pad. 1 million people, thank you. And I don't want to come across rude, but legitimately 1 million people is just the tip of the iceberg. And this is just our nutritional products we're going to focus on for a good while because people need it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will have tens of millions of members within our first 10 years. And you're getting in the very, very beginning. And why are we going? Look at these numbers. Because people are proud. People want to share. When J. Paul Getty said, figure out a way to earn a small percentage of 100 other people's efforts versus 100% of your own effort, he said it years and years ago. That makes a lot of sense, but not when people have to overpay, therefore they can't afford it and quit within 3 months. So where is that residual? But in LiveGood, I know Ben's going to take it away from me, but I got to say this. Check it out. When we brought out the reminder of letting you know that, hey, your $9.95 is about to cancel, about to hit the card, you know why we did that? Because so many people were reaching out. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure my $9.95 goes through. See, That's a phenomenon in this industry because people usually, when they join within 3 or 4 months, they kind of pray that their credit card would bounce. In LiveGood, same thing. These products, people are like, I wish there was a way I wouldn't run out. The magnesium thing that Ben said, I was withdrawing. I didn't take it for 3 days because I went to Hawaii. I mean, not to Hawaii, Florida. This auto ship that we put up is just the proof that people want these products, that people just can't live without it. They don't have to if they don't want it. That's LiveGood revolution. That's the LiveGood revolution. Back to you, Ben.
Funny, Nader was here and he's like, this is why I'm always selling. You should always be selling. And he was selling us and how he's always selling. Anyway, good job.
I was telling you, I always sell. ABC, always be. When you're passionate about something, you always talk about it. And Ben, you and I have been doing this together, bro, for 50 years combined. It's just amazing how every morning is a fresh day. When people are happy, when you know deep in your heart, the people in our company, and we have dozens of people making money that people dreamt about in other network marketing companies, but for whatever reason, they weren't able to achieve it. We have so many people doing that. When I wake up in the morning, if I sleep the night before and I see all these text messages, thank you, Ben, thank you, Lisa, thank you, Ryan, thank you, Nader. Oh my God, these products, what they're doing for us. I can be on these products because I can afford them now. I can afford them now. That's huge. That's huge. That's LiveGood. That's LiveGood. Thank you, Ben, for coming out of retirement again.
Welcome. All right. Awesome. Let's jump into some training. I'm sure I'll think of some awesome stuff as well here. Let's go out to who wants to go first? Raise your hand. All right. I'm going to pick someone then. All right, Josh. Josh is kind of putting his hand up. Josh and Brittany Cross, Illinois. You're up.
What's up? I'm so excited to be on here. And last week, whenever you were making the announcements that you were making and the new customer acquisition bonus, seeing it on our paycheck this week, I was just like, that is freaking awesome. So if you're not excited about the new customer acquisition bonus, then your wood must be wet if you're not fired up, because I am so excited about it. So thank you for that. I just want to say that real quick. Secondly, I would like to say, as a personal request, how can I get my hands on an upside down label bottle of magnesium? Because that's actually my favorite product. I think that's a special thing. That's going to go down in the history books. Yes, yeah. I will mount that in my office. And here's why I say that, because that leads into what I'm going to talk about. And then Brittany's got something. But as we've reached the 1 million member mark now, I know that we look at it right now and we're like, oh my goodness, like that's spectacular. But that's a drop in the bucket. And here's why I say that. Because if you think about, look at companies throughout the network marketing industry, no company has ever come anywhere close to that in any way, shape, or form. And we are in our infancy stages still in LiveGood. LiveGood is a year old. 13 months old. We're still babies here in LiveGood. And there's companies that are 20 years old that aren't achieving those type of numbers. So really allow yourself to envision 20 years from now. It's exciting to be one of the first million, or to be right here around the million mark. And I know that's awesome and it seems huge, but I want you to take yourself and really put yourself 20 years from now, as you're sitting down and you're talking to your grandkids and you get to explain to your grandkids about this colossal giant company that is, everybody just knows about it. Everybody's part of it. There's 100 million people involved in it. This company called LiveGood, and you're explaining to your grandkids, yeah, I was in the first million, or I was here when we hit 1 million. Like, just imagine how incredible that's going to be, because that's what's ahead of us. That's what's coming. So anytime we get caught up in the here and now and we start thinking, oh man, this, I want this to move faster. Look, here's the deal. It's moving at lightning speed. And in 20 years, you're going to be able to look back and say, man, I was in the beginning of that. And that just fires me up to be here now, because what's happening right now in LiveGood in this time is a once in a life, like this, what is happening happens once in a person's lifetime. And the fact that everybody who is hearing my voice right now, is able to seize this right now and be part of this, it's so special. That's why I want that upside down bottle of magnesium, because I get to seize this moment. So with that, Brittany's got a little something, and we'll pass it over.
Okay. So I was thinking about something. I had a conversation with somebody. Actually this morning, it kind of triggered this, but stop taking advice from people who don't have what you want in life. Okay. So many people want success, right? Like get into something, they want success, and they start just taking advice from everybody that's throwing everything at them. And they don't stop to think about who's actually giving the advice, and do they actually want what that person has? Or does that person they're taking advice from even have what they want or have ever achieved it, right? Broke Uncle Bob is not going to give you advice to be successful in life, right? He's broke Uncle Bob because he's broke, right? He's not succeeded. So stop listening to him giving you advice, right? I had a girl, had a great conversation. It was starting into a great conversation. And then she asked me, what social media platforms do you use? What platforms do you use to build your business? And I said, Facebook. My only answer. And then she comes back with, that's great, but you should, and started giving me advice on all these things that I should do to grow my business. And I was like, thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate you reaching out to me, but I'm doing pretty well myself. Like I'm authentically who I am, and Facebook is how I build, right? And so I don't need all the extra things, the email marketing and all these other platforms, and to, do all of those things and then get lost and not know what I'm doing, and I'm not who I am, right? Josh and I have recruited 219 people, or 220, what is it? I don't know what it is that now. But we didn't do that because we're on all these different things. We do that because we know what we can do. We use social media. We use Facebook really because it's the best way for us to really communicate and build relationships with people. And then also I was going to say, for us, like in this industry, Josh and I have never really found a true fit in this industry, because all the other companies we've been with, the leaders and the people that are out there, yeah, there's things that we were related to with them, like small little things, but we're not about fancy cars and big houses and all those things. And so they truly didn't have what we wanted in life, right? We wanted time freedom. We wanted to, our motto is live little, give big. Like those are our things. So here in LiveGood, we really found a place where we feel like we fit, because we're not out hurting people. We're not out trying to get them to spend all this money just so we can make money. Like that's not the goal, and it's never been our goal. So we're so thankful for LiveGood.
Thank you.
You guys are so awesome. And I love how much you just embody this whole passion, spirit, everything that we have. You guys are awesome. But yes, and you brought up a lot of good things, and I'm probably going to talk for 10 minutes just elaborating on it. But thank you for bringing out the customer acquisition bonus. Yeah, we paid out several thousands and probably tens of thousands of dollars in customer acquisition bonuses that didn't previously go out. So congratulations on that. A lot of people got a lot of customer acquisition bonuses. And yeah, I do believe this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's very rare that you find something that will change an entire industry, much less 2 or 3 different industries all in one, and have the opportunity to position yourself in front of it before really anybody, hardly any, a million people compared to the 30 billion people in the world or something. Notter's got those stats, is a tiny, tiny, tiny number. And our goal this year in 2024 is for everybody in the United States and probably North America to know about LiveGood, for it to be a household name in the United States. Our goal next year is for that to have that on a worldwide scale. Everyone in the world knows what LiveGood is and wants to be a member. And I mean, obviously not everyone's going to be a member. Not even everyone's a member of Amazon or Costco or anything like that, Netflix. But here's the thing. Okay, where is that going? Man, I need my my methylene blue. But no, so with that kind of growth, everybody needs LiveGood. That's where I was going with it. Everybody needs these products. Guys, these are life-changing products. And I think with all the trends that are going on in the marketplace right now, you see the buying habits shifting. That's a given. That's why people are moving away from expensive things more towards affordability and value. But I think, I talk about it a lot, but this sick care model, the world is as unhealthy as it's ever been And finally, for the first time ever, waking up and realizing they need to do something to change. People need these products, and there's not a place in the world where they can get the highest quality products on the planet without having to compromise quality. We got the best products, the lowest prices. Everybody needs LiveGood, as Dr. Aaron says. Everybody needs LiveGood for the products, number one, and for the opportunity, because you guys will continue to find other people who fall into that everybody needs LiveGood category, who need LiveGood and who need these products and who want an opportunity. And so we didn't build this, and I talk about this a lot. We didn't build this to help a few people make $100,000 a month. Yes, it's going to happen. Yes, it's already happening. And there's a lot of people making $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month. And those numbers are going to continue to grow. But we built this to help, really, number one, to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to break the bank to do it. But number two, to help the average person be able to make an extra $300 to $500 a month. We could have millions of people around the world doing that. That's what this industry was created for. That's the industry that I really fell in love with and believed in, that I walked away from because it wasn't happening. And that's why we want so passionately and so much to be able to make that happen. And so anyway, thank you guys for recognizing that. Other stuff, I love the live, get little, give big thing. And speaking of, not listening to people that don't necessarily have your best interest in mind. At the beginning, it's funny how much the tables have turned now. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the first few months when we were starting to get traction and momentum and excitement and enthusiasm, when people were talking about it, there were a lot of bashers. There are a lot of haters out there telling people not to join LiveGood, that we're a scam, that we're not going to last, that these products aren't as good as we say they are, that this compensation plan is nothing, that we can't pay out a lot of money on a $10 deal, that you shouldn't get involved in this company, that Ben and Nader don't know what they're talking about. All this stuff, right? And if you listen to them, you missed out. Fortunately, most people didn't listen to them. Hence 1 million members in just over a year. But the cool thing is now, and so to your point, Brittany, I agree. Make your own decisions. If something feels right, go for it. Sometimes you're going to make the wrong decisions. That's okay. That's totally unrelated to LiveGood, but that's life. Sometimes you're going to make good decisions. Sometimes you're going to make bad decisions, but make the decisions yourself from what you feel in your gut and your head and your heart, and follow that. But man, come on, thoughts, come. So let me go back to it. So listening to advice. Okay, but yes, the tables have turned, which means a lot of these people who have bashed are now like, it's so funny. It's almost like people are afraid to bash LiveGood now because we've got 1 million members, and they don't want to piss off 1 million people and have 1 million people not like them. And it's so crazy. Like all these companies, you see all the articles being published from Business for Home. I have not once talked to, what's the guy's name? He's in Netherlands or something, from Business for Home. I mean, this guy charges companies, and I shouldn't bash him because he's writing good stuff about us, but he's charging companies $3,000 a month just to write an article about him once a month. And I don't know where I'm not bashing him. I like that he's writing good things about us. It's hard not to find good things about us, but we haven't, other companies pay thousands and thousands of dollars to have articles and press releases and all this stuff written about them. I haven't paid a penny for any of these articles that are coming out about us from Business for Home. I actually had I sat down for breakfast. He drove up just to meet me, the owner of the Direct Selling Association, Stuart Johnson, this morning. He's been a good friend for a long time. But he wrote an article about us. He was the one that announced 1 million members. I didn't ask him to do it. I didn't pay him to do it. He did it because everyone wants to be recognized with the happiness, the positivity, the goodness of LiveGood. And it's really cool to see that. And it really is the tables have turned thing. And now it's like, you really can't deny it. We're doing good things. We're genuinely helping people. And once you recognize that, what bad can you say about this company? Yes, maybe the compensation plan is smaller than what you're used to because we're only paying out on $10 instead of $150 a month. And we've still got more people making more money than most of those other companies as well. So awesome stuff, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Let's go out to, actually, Nader, you want to add anything to that? Just yes or no. If you do, keep it short. Go. You're muted. Muted. You're still muted.
No, I'm blown away. You're dead on. You're dead on. In the beginning, people were like, this is not going to happen. I did a few Zooms while I was out there with a lot of people, but one of them was with Trisha that's about to come up as one of our speakers. There was a gentleman on there that's a 7-figure income earner in the industry. One of the oldest companies out there. He's watched the people come in and people leave. And you know what? He told me, Ben, you're absolutely right. And I know this gentleman from back in 2001 when you and I were doing that other thing. He comes, he goes, Notter, Trisha, I've been watching you guys, and for the first few months, I didn't think this was going to take off. And you know what he said? Ben, if she recorded it, she can play the Zoom. This blew me away. He says, I cannot unsee what you guys are doing. It's done. It's literally done. Like the train is on the track. 1 million people recognizing what we're doing is awesome. But Ben Glinsky, let me tell you what's awesomer. 30% of them start referring because of love, because of fun, because they know deep in their heart, like Britt and Josh Cross said, they're not losing anything. It's a one-time $40 fee to own a global business, and the 33 cents a day is not really a cost. Why? Because if you buy products, which almost everybody does, even though they don't have to, you save 2 or 3 times of that. There is going to be a day that when people look back at the old Jurassic MLM, they're going to say, really, people did that? Didn't people go to a math class? And so all they had to do is look at the compensation plan page of those companies, and those companies clearly bragging about paying out 80%. How can people be blind to that? And LiveGood has opened up their eyes. So you're absolutely right. This is 100% unseeable. And those industry leaders that said things, some of them are going to come. Some are not going to come. Don't come. Your people are coming because they have to get healthy. They have to stay healthy. And they're tired of their money buying you another Mercedes-Benz or $100 slab of steak while they're trying to make ends meet and filling up their pantry. Back to you.
Yeah. Awesome. Sorry. It's funny because I had this conversation with Stuart this morning, and he's like, would you like to be a sponsor of the Direct Selling Association? I'm like, no. And I'm like, no offense. You guys are doing good things. But number one, I don't want to be associated with every other company out there. And number two, I don't want it to appear that we're paying for good press, because we're not. We don't do that. And that's why I will never join the Better Business Bureau. I won't pay for accreditation or whatever they call it for the Better Business Bureau. They're don't get me into Better Business Bureau, but yeah, they are. If you YouTube the 2020 is the 2020 news thing, 2020 story on the Better Business Bureau. It's ridiculous how scammy they are. But so I want everything to be clean and pure, and I want you guys to know that, because I don't know, I think it's important. I think there's a lot of shady stuff out there. Just because someone's saying good things about a company, a lot of times it's because they paid them to say a good thing about the company. So everything that you've seen, all the press releases, all the news articles, everything has just been what they've
organic,
seen, what they've experienced. It hasn't even come from us. I mean, no one's even contacted me except Stuart asking me if he could publish this article. I'm like, sure, yeah, it looks good, go for it. And so that was cool. But yeah, and no offense, Stuart, I hope you don't lose any customers because of that. Great meeting this morning. That's it. All right,
it's funny, man, because people were writing articles about us, and they were making pictures of Ben that were like Photoshop. Ben is like, what is this? I'm like, dude, I don't know. Everybody wants to have their name somehow. It's actually LiveGood. This company wrote an awesome article from you, and they found some Photoshop picture. Other companies, we've been doing this for 50 years. They go out there and try to make people say good things about us. Guess why the name of the company is Good? Because we're good, baby. Next speaker.
Dude, where are they coming up with these Photoshop pictures? It's freaking ridiculous.
I don't know.
One with like a LiveGood, infinity sign, and then one they like did something weird to my teeth. It's crazy. All right, let's go out to Reno. Dr. Aaron, you're up.
Oh my goodness, how dare you Photoshop our Ben Glinsky? He's the one that doesn't need to be Photoshopped.
That's right.
My goodness. Can you hear me all right?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, Josh and Britt, I love you guys. I can't wait to meet you in person. And I'm just feeling all the feels. I always do on these calls, but Notter, Dr. Ryan, Lisa, and Ben, I just think I can speak for everyone in this company. We are so grateful. You have changed our lives. You have changed our lives. I haven't had to cry once over this company, okay? That's a big deal to me. I am having so much fun, and it's because of you all. Let's talk about leadership in LiveGood. And I'm going to give you some actual tactical things you can do to grow your business. John Maxwell says leadership is a direct function and a result of your ability to influence others. Then he says your ability to have influence is a direct result in your ability to connect with others. So really, leadership is influence, is connection, is sales. So leadership is selling, selling is leadership, influence is leadership. It's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. So one of the three things leaders do, and I'm going to talk about just one of the three things, is leaders teach people how to think about things. When you're in a disruptive company doing something no one's ever done, your job is to teach people how to think about what you're doing, okay? So one of the ways I want you to think about this is something my husband said this week. And I said, did you just come up with that? And he said he did, okay? So here's the line, and it's so good. He said, LiveGood, it's not a big decision, but it is a big deal. Ooh. It's not a big decision, but it is a big deal. Do you notice the double entendre with the big deal part too? We are a big deal. We are disrupting everything. And we are a big deal in how much money we save people. Leaders teach people how to think about things. This is a $10 decision. This is, do you like to save money? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. If you truly understood this is not a big decision, you're not asking anyone to climb a mountain, then wouldn't you go and share it with everyone that you know? Okay, so the first way to think about LiveGood, this is not a big decision, but it is a big deal. Number two, I want you to assume everyone would want LiveGood. If it's true that pretty much every human loves to save money, and if we're assuming they would want to be in LiveGood as a member, then what if your reach outs could sound something like this? Okay, and here's how we're going to maximize the 1 million mark. I might now reach out to Josh and say, hey, Josh, I hope you're doing great and have a wonderful new year. I see you own the biggest couch in all the land. I love your big couch. I mean, I'm going to say something, be a human, don't be weird. And be like, okay, so I'm reaching out to every single friend of mine because, hello, we're friends on Facebook. If you're friends with someone on Facebook, you can say that. If they're in your real life, you can say that because it's true. Hey, I'm just reaching out to all my friends because friends don't let friends pay retail. And I'm just wondering, do you have a LiveGood membership? Do you have a LiveGood membership? With 1 million members, what if I almost assumed that everyone has heard of LiveGood? We're kind of flipping the table to where I'm sure you've heard of LiveGood, right? Do you have a membership? And when they haven't, they're like, no, what's that? I'm like, oh, okay, good. I want all my friends to know about this because I just think it's the right thing to do to help my friends save hundreds of dollars. Okay. Or you could even say, well, I didn't know because we have 1 million members. Have you heard of LiveGood? Maybe you have because we have 1 million members. Have you heard of LiveGood? Do you have a LiveGood membership? Add this too. I love this. Curry Russell said this in a text to someone this week. He said, have you taken a real look at LiveGood? And that's for your business associates. Not just have you heard of LiveGood. Have you taken a real look at LiveGood? I love that line. Okay. The third way I want you to think about things is very related to what Britt said. Britt, please unmute. This is not a trick question. If I were backing up my car and in the driveway was my son's bike, what would you do to suggest that how would you suggest I get the bike out of the way?
Move it.
Move it. She got it right. Okay. So the third thing we're going to do, the number one thing people have told me in 20 years of psychology and coaching is when I ask, what is your biggest obstacle to any of your success and anything you want in life, is they say, I'm in my own way. And what did Britt say? How are we going to get out of our own way? We are going to move. We are actually going to take action. So if I were in the car, I would not have been able to move the bike by thinking about moving the bike, and I'm going to get ready to move the bike. I am getting ready to get ready to move the bike. I will move the bike when I feel motivated to move the bike. No, you got to move the bike. How do you get out of it in your own way? You do the do. You talk to the humans. Okay. So I need you to all ask yourself, how coachable are you? If you look at any of the diamonds in this business, platinums and crowns, they are the most coachable humans you'll ever meet. Coachable. Les Brown, this is what Britt was talking about. Les Brown, greatest speaker that I've ever heard. He said when he was just beginning and he had big dreams of his life, he would only take advice from millionaires. And he would say, "Are you a millionaire?" And they would say yes or no. And he would say, "Okay, then I don't want to listen to you." Do you understand, if the people have what you want and they're telling you what to do, your job is to move. You're going to move with fear. You're going to move with shaking voice. You're going to move with fear. You're going to move with all the things, but you got to move. You're going to move your way into getting out of your own way. And I just want to end with another way to think about LiveGood. We've got to write down what Ben Glinsky said at the beginning. What's in store for 2024 is going to make 2023 look tiny. Thank you.
Awesome. I love all that. Let me ask you some stuff, Miss Psychologist. Is it psychologist, psychiatrist? What's
Psychologist.
Psychologist. Okay. So I love the part that leaders teach people how to think about things. And how do you get people to think about things? By asking them questions. Because and by digging. I mean, I asked my kid, how was school? Good. They're not thinking about anything. I could ask him on a Saturday, how was school? Good. I'm like, you didn't have school. Come on, think about the answer. But no, when you ask people questions, that's how you get them to think. And so maybe if you ask them, hey, who do you know? Or you can tell them, hey, I'm in this company, LiveGood. I'm helping people save money with the highest quality nutritional supplements on planet for the best prices anywhere. Do you know anyone who wants to save money or wants to get healthy? And most people are going to be, yeah, me. So you could kind of indirectly approach them like that without saying, hey, have you heard of LiveGood? Or do you want to try these products? Say, hey, do you know anyone that wants to save money or get healthy? Who's going to say no to that? What do you think of that, Aaron? Good, not good?
Oh, that's what we use all day long. That's what we do. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. Let's give people
Who do you know?
Yeah. That's how I recruit some of our warehouse workers. I'm like, hey, you know anyone who wants to make some money packing boxes tomorrow? We need some help. My daughter's friends, these senior boys in high school, and they're all like, yeah, I'm smart. I could do it.
Hey,
anyway.
do you know anyone who wants to make 6 figures this next year? Me. Everyone's like that. They're like, well, I do. Do you know anyone that wants to lose 10 pounds in the next 15, or whatever? It's such a good question.
Awesome.
Who do you know is the best? Who do you know?
Everyone loves to save money. Everyone wants to be healthy. Awesome stuff, Dr. Aaron. And yeah, guys, this is the cool thing about LiveGood. And this is, I talk about this a lot because, again, we didn't build this to help a few people become gazillionaires. Maybe it'll happen. Awesome. But we want people, everybody needs LiveGood. Whether this is your primary hustle, as Nader says, or your side hustle, your third hustle, your 12th hustle, you need to be in LiveGood. Even if it's not your primary focus, you're going to find people that want to make money, that want to be healthy. Everybody needs these products. Have a position. You'll enroll some people because it's impossible not to find people that want to save money and want to be healthy and absolutely need these products. You're going to enroll a few people. You're going to make a little bit of money. You get some spillover. You may make a little bit more. You might make a lot more. Either way, you're saving money on your membership every month. You're getting the highest quality price. You're getting healthy. You're not breaking the bank to do it. So many positive things. And that's what I think is going to happen this year. Is the world's going to realize that I need a LiveGood membership, just like I need a Costco membership, just like I need an Amazon membership. I need a LiveGood membership because I need these products every month. And I'm going to find some other people that also want this membership. If I just tell them to go to my link, they go there, I make some money. Cool. Awesome. I'm helping my friends. We're in this thing together. It's so funny how many of my friends want to always remind me that they're in LiveGood. And I've never enrolled any of my friends in anything in the last 20 plus years. And they're all in LiveGood. They're loving the products. They tell me every day, oh man, these super reds are awesome. I've got them all on super reds because that's like my superpower product that they know. That because I tell them, hey, I'm faster than you on the mountain bike because I'm taking super reds. You want to be fast? Take your super reds. But they all tell me, they're like, hey, oh man, I just ordered some more stuff. It's cool. Like people are excited to tell you they want to be part of it. And it is a really happy, positive, loving, kind, just awesome environment. And I love the culture that we're creating here. And yeah, it just feels good. Makes me just reinforces the fact that I made the right decision, Nodder, coming out of retirement, as I like to say. So that's really all we got today. I know Curry Russell was going to be on, having lunch with his dad. And yeah, I don't know, Trish and Tracy are. I'm sure they'll be back with us next week. So Nodder wants to say something. Should we turn it over to him?
I want to ask Dr. Aaron something.
Okay.
Dr. Aaron, I have a question for you. What do you think about this? Hey, Ben, it's Nodder. How's it going? Hey, you're in LiveGood, right? Some show closed. You're in LiveGood, right? I love making people think, and let me tell you, even though I'm 10 years older than our CEO, he taught me that. He did. You got to make people think, because when people think, they don't want to call them, they don't want to catch themselves being, excuse me, I'm going to say it, stupid. Because you'd be stupid not understanding LiveGood. So is it okay? Because your disruption thing, come on, explode it.
Okay, I love this. So my friend Tiffany reached out to someone who is at the top of the company that we would all know the name. And she messaged him and said, I just make this make sense. I'm sure you're already in LiveGood, but I can't see anywhere on your profile that you're in LiveGood. And he said, oh no, I have a place in LiveGood, but I can't give up my leadership bonus where I am. You guys don't even have an idea. Well, you all know the number of top leaders in other companies that have their secret unicorn spot here. But you would almost, I like to assume everyone's here, because if you're a smart entrepreneur, you would have been here. And certainly if you're in network marketing, you would have heard about LiveGood by now. I'm just going to assume that you have. Like, are you? I mean, there's a million people, so I don't know, but you're in LiveGood, right? Nodder?
Perfect.
Do it. So good.
Thank you. One other thing for Josh. I know I'm borrowing somebody's room, but I got to ask it. Josh, thank you for that imagination, Josh and Britt. But here's what one of the Zooms I did with one of you ladies, I don't know who it was yesterday. I did a whole bunch over there in Florida. One of them is this. You know how we talk about, please pay attention, that imagine if Amazon, if Jeff Bezos, the guy with no hair but a lot of money, have told us years ago when they only had 1 million people, now have a 220 million, to give me a one-time $40, and whoever, all primes that you refer and they refer and you refer, I'll give you a percentage of the prime membership. The answer is yes. We talk about that all the time. Here is a new imagination as a 1 million anniversary I'm going to give you. I want you to close your eyes if you're not driving and imagine this. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. It's coming off. Imagine this. Imagine Jeff Bezos. Oh, I got to take this off. This is good. Imagine if Jeff Bezos really did do that. Imagine if a few years ago, when Amazon only had 1 million people, imagine Jeff Bezos did go to a few prime members and say, hey, give me a one-time $40 and you're going to go out there and be a part of this thing called Amazon. Right now, we're only selling books, but someday we'll have everything. Someday we'll be the pinnacle of commerce. You give me a one-time $40, you'll be my franchise for the world. You'll be my bird dog, and whatever prime you refer, I give you a percentage of membership, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer, and whoever they refer. And by the way, I'm going to take a customer acquisition bonus that I was going to spend to bring customers in. And every time one of your friends that you share a love with buy a product, I'm going to take 10% of the initial order and put it in the tree. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, that Jeff Bezos did do that 20 years ago. And imagine right now, there are hundreds, there are thousands of people out there making an extra $500 a month, maybe an extra $2,000 a month, maybe an extra $100,000 a month because they got into Amazon. Imagine if this was a real world then and did it, and now we don't know about it. There will be a day, 10, 15 years from now, that the world won't even remember, won't even know there were affiliates, pioneers, warriors that went out there and spread this good news of love. That's your timing. That's your timing. Like Dr. Aaron said about Curry's post. Have you taken a real look at LiveGood? See, the problem we have is too simple. Josh, you know what I'm talking about. It's about another thing you and I talk about a lot. Sometimes simple things don't make sense to us because they've been complicated so much. It's simple. Keep it simple. Like you said, get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Just love people. There is no other agenda. We would be a household name. And just imagine if Bezos did do that 20, 30 years ago, and we don't know about it now. There are 220 million Prime members. Imagine the first 2 or 3 million that went into Amazon, like the 1 million that we have here. Imagine that existed in Amazon and still going on, but the 217 million other Prime members have no idea that they came from a referral-based model. I want you to imagine that. That's going to be LiveGood. Thank you again, Ben, for the 74th time for coming out of retirement. Love you all.
Awesome. Thanks so much, everybody. That's all we got for today. Ryan, Lisa, you got anything to add?
No, but I really enjoyed everybody's stuff today. Good job.
Yeah, love it. Love these Friday calls. They bring so much motivation. You guys are awesome.
Sweet. All right. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Today is Firestarter Friday, first day of the week for the compensation plan Powerline Matrix system. Go out there, share the opportunity, tell people to pre-enroll. We've got a lot of videos coming out. Couple other things really quick. So our China merchant account, man, it's like it's all set up on our end. We're just waiting. They have to approve it like 12 different times. It's really weird. Yeah. So we've already been approved like 11 of those 12 times. Just waiting for the final approval, and then it will be turned on hopefully in the next couple of days. Our Nigeria distribution center is right there as well. Got to follow up with him, but that's getting close. We're also gonna, now that we have the international packs. Oh, one more thing about Germany. But now that we have the international packs, it's a lot easier to be able to ship one product basically, which is our international pack. It's 6 products, but it's 1, or it's actually 2 because there's a men's and a women's. Then to inventory and track and warehouse literally pallets and pallets of 25, 30 different products that we have around the world. So we're in the early stages of opening distribution centers in India, Philippines, possibly Brazil, with just our international packs, just to start with our international packs, because they're very easy. We can ship pallets to all these countries. They can distribute them very easily without having to pick and pack different products in one of these, 4 of these, 1 of those, and just ship out international packs. So that's coming very soon. Just another thing on our list. And on top of that, so speaking of Germany, man, the holidays definitely were, and were at least their excuse for not having received stuff. But so we turned back on the international packs in Germany on December 22nd. Those packs finally went out today. So any orders from December 22nd through today, or maybe yesterday, maybe today, January 12th. So there was definitely a delay. We thought it would. They hit the country December 22nd. That's why we turned it on. We're like, all right, great. Our warehouse will have it in the next couple of days. Even if people have to wait a couple of days, they'll get shipped. And you guys have been asking for it. We turned it on. We definitely turned it on too early because it was in customs. Customs had to do all their stuff. And with the holidays, it pushed things back. Finally got it today. So all those orders will be caught up. If you know people or you ordered stuff anywhere in the world other than the US and Canada, and you're waiting for your international pack, you'll have in a few days. We apologize for the delay. We also just shipped them a ton more product that should be received next week, hopefully. So this will never happen again. It'll be shipped out the next day, received quickly, efficiently, reliably. And so we're doing everything we can. Obviously, when you start stuff up, there's always going to be some challenges, and we'll always work through them and figure out the way to do it the best and make it right for everybody and make it work. So, we're working on a lot of things. I'm excited about the new products that have come out, and even more excited, not more, but just as excited about the new products that are coming out. Ryan's got a lot of stuff he's working on. I'm super excited. Oh, all right. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
That dog food?
See you next time. Bye, guys.
See you Monday on the product Zoom. And the 10% acquisition bonus is going to give you a reason to reach out your pre-enrollees again and share our super red video. Get the super red video and your link to every one of your pre-enrollees that have been sitting on the you-know-what, not taking action. See you all on the Monday Zoom.
Facts.
Facts, yeah.